Hi guys, welcome back. So in today's video, we have our very first G87 M2 in the building that we're going to be upgrading. So one big complaint on this particular platform is the ride height. And as you can see, the arch gap is absolutely ridiculous on this car at the front and the rear. It looks like it's kind of sitting like a monster truck. So we're going to fix that today. And we're also going to space out the wheels as well. So when we lower the car, ideally you want to put some wheel spacers on it to just widen the stance of the car to make it look nice and balanced. So the kit that we're going to be installing, the AST Adjustable Lowering Springs on this platform. So it's a lowering spring kit that's adjustable, kind of like a coilover, but we retain the factory dampers on the car, and then obviously some wider spaces on the front and the rear. A slightly different setup we're going to be going for on this car. So yeah, really excited to see how this car looks at the end of the video. We're going to do a full talk through of all the AST kit and also the wheel spaces when we fit in. So we're going to talk you through all of that. If you've got any questions, obviously just let us know. So when we're talking about the ride height or the arch gap, this is exactly sort of what we're talking about. So there's a good sort of 30 mil in there that we can reduce the ride height of the car with and still keep a really nice clearance for road use. And obviously as we're lowering the car, the wheels are going to look like they're even more inset of the arch. So we're going to add some wheel spaces to space it out a little bit and fill out the arches. So we're going to remove the factory springs from the car, line them up next to the AST ALS kit, and then talk you through the differences. Okay, so we've got the front damper and spring assembly out just here, and then we've got the rear spring assembly here, and then obviously we've got the AST LS kit. So we're going to tell you a little bit about it, what we have to do to get it fitted, things like that. So starting with the front end of the car, so you've got the front damper here, and what we need to do to install the AST LS kit is, first of all, we're going to remove this spring perch, and what that allows us to do is to fit the AST ALS spring perch. Now, what the spring perch is there for is so that we can adjust the ride height up or down simply by twisting this, and it'll just move the spring up and down. As well as that, on the front end of the car, we replace the bump stop as well with a shorter bump stop. And then on the rear end of the car, instead of having a non-adjustable spring, we've now got a spring with an adjustable spring perch at the top. And then AST give us a very nice tool so we can easily change the ride height as well. And then wheel spacer wise, we're going to be running a 15 mil on the front and then a 12 mil on the rear. So this particular setup doesn't do any rubbing or anything like that, even if the car is lowered. So it's a really nice setup. And obviously these are going to be hub centric wheel spacers. And then we've got the locking wheel bolts and the other longer wheel bolts as well. So we can get it all fitted to the car, looking really nice. So yeah, excited to get all this on, and then let's catch up at the end of the video where we show you what the car looks like. Okay, so we finished off the install on the G87 M2. Come around and show you the front. So we have dropped the ride height by around about 30mm, added on the 15mm wheel spaces, fills out the arches a lot better with the factory wheels. Coming along to the back, we've done a similar thing, but we've added the 12mm wheel spaces on the rear, so it spaces it out really nice, fills the arches, but there's no rubbing or anything like that. So this is a perfect setup for factory wheels. And yeah, let us know what you think in the comments, and all of these parts are available on the website if you want to order. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't done already, then give us a thumbs up. If you want to watch some of our other videos that YouTube thinks you'll like, then click up here. If you want to watch some other videos in the same playlist, then click here. And if you haven't done already, then hit the subscribe button right here.